Now, what do we know here? Both machines are used to make a copy of a set of notes which have been divided into part A and part 1 and part 2. So machine P took 7 minutes to photocopy part 1. Right? And then they tell you that machine Q took 8 minutes to photocopy part 2. We are given the rate of print of the two copiers. What you need to understand is that it is not a fair comparison. We cannot compare two machines. It's not a fair comparison when they are presented in different rates. Correct? No? Okay. But part A of the question doesn't require that. Part A just wants you to find the total number of pages. So you can work the two machines separately. What do we know? We know that for machine P, so let's do part A first. We know that for machine P is what? 2 pages per second. So every 1 second is 2 pages. Agree? Machine P took 7 minutes. I hope you know 7 minutes is how many seconds? Is 420 seconds. You times 6. 0. 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 7 minutes is 420 seconds. So in 420 seconds, which is 7 minutes, you just take 2 times 420 to give you 840 pages, right? So that's your machine P settled. Then we look at machine Q. Slightly more complicated because they give you per 5 seconds. But doesn't matter. You know that 5 seconds is 7 pages, right? So machine Q took 8 minutes. So you need to find 8 minutes is how many seconds? 8 minutes is equal to 8 times 6, so 480 seconds. But this is every 5 seconds. You can divide by 5 to find what is 1 second. If not, you just directly take 480 seconds divided by 5 first, right? To find the number of sets. So 480 divided by 5 to give me 96 sets. And therefore, to find 480 seconds, you don't take 7 times 480, you take 7 times 96. Okay, to give you 672. But there are other ways to do this. You don't have to do it this way. Some of you will find 5 seconds, right? Then from 5 seconds, you will find, for example, 1 minute, which is 60 seconds, right? So 1 minute, you should know is times 12. You will take 7 times 12 to give you 84. And then from here, to find 8 minutes, you will take 84 times 8, which will give you 672. Multiple ways of processing it. Some of you won't even do this. You will tell me in 1 second, you will get 7 divided by 5, which is a nice enough number, right? You will get 1.4 pages. Also can. I leave it to you which method you prefer. Right? But there are multiple ways for you to process the question. You process it in whichever way you prefer. And therefore, your total pages is 840 plus 672 to give me 1512. Okay? I'm not done with this question yet. Another copy of the same set of notes was made using machine Q only. How many minutes did machine Q take? So 1512 pages, right, is the total number of pages. So this is the type A, type B, part A, part B type of questions where if your A is wrong, your B is automatically wrong. Right? Because they say same number of pages. So if your number of pages in part A is wrong, then your number of pages in part B is going to be wrong too. So what do we know about machine Q? Again, we know that machine Q takes 5 seconds to print 7 pages. Here, it probably makes a bit more sense because they ask you for a number of minutes, right? To go and directly find for machine Q what is 1 minute anyway. So 1 minute for machine Q will be 7 times 12 to give me 84 pages. If you didn't find it previously, if you found this method previously, then you don't need to do this extra step. And therefore, your number of minutes is just 1512 divided by 84. And that will give you 18. Okay.